Oh, wow.
And and you got to try keep up with him, and he's like shouting and stuff. Like that's a very Casey thing to do. And it's funny, like Casey said on a Rich Roll podcast, and Casey's like brutally honest, which I love about him. And he tells the story, like how he brought me on, and I was a celebrated film director, and he thought that it would make the work that he's doing so much easier, but it made it twice as hard. And I agree with it, because like I came on board with Casey. I came from a position where I was like sitting on a chair watching a monitor and telling a big crew of people what to do. Just prior to that, I was doing the IPL ad, like the main IPL commercial. There's like 800 extras on set, a team of 300 people working, and a celebrated director with a big head and stuff. And then I go into New York City, flinging a camera around, and Casey like shouting me like, "Dan, hurry up! Like, hurry the fuck up! What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm like on a boosted board, like navigating my way through the city. And there was like a lot of moments I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, should I be here or should I have stayed in the film directing world? And it got really deep. Like, I've got a video of myself crying weirdly. I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna watch this one day, because I was sad that day. And I used to phone Gabby, my wife. She wasn't my wife at the time. And I used to phone her and go like, this is the hardest fucking work I've ever done in my life. Like, daily vlogging with Casey, you cannot, like, there's no ways I can describe it. It's like having a child, right? That's weird to say. I was gonna make you can't explain what it's like having a child until you have a child. You cannot explain what it's like to work with Casey until you've worked with Casey. Okay, there are so many great parts about it, but there's also, you've got to be on his wavelength, which I don't think really anyone else in the world is. Like, Casey will run 20 miles randomly. Like, you'll get to work and he'll put his running shoes on, and he'll be like, I'll see you later, and off he'll go. Pew. And he'll be back like 2 hours later. He's like, just did 20 miles. Yeah, feeling good, like, he's just, that's who Casey is. So it was stark contrast for me, going, and there was a lot of back and forth. And I think, I don't even know what the question was now.